So this ramble is going to be a much bigger ramble than I anticipated. I have done quite a lot since last time, and I'm going to do a hell of a lot more before you actually see this. So this one's going to be broken into a couple of parts, like I intended for the last one to be. Or rather, how the last one was broken into multiple parts with Gridmaster and RS3 leagues and stuff. Was that the last one? I don't know. It's 2026 now, and I have been doing something that isn't. I've been doing more crab, but not the crab that I was doing. I've been doing a different crab. Oh my god, is it really my lucky day? I feel like I started the last ramble with a Quizmaster and also got disappointed. But yeah, I have been killing a different variation of crab, but somehow it's got a lot to talk about, kind of. And just a good jumping off point for what I'm going to be doing here next. And let me do this Quizmaster really quick. It shouldn't take too long. And hopefully I can get a stale baguette, and that'll be a beautiful little cherry on top of this ramble. I have never had the stale baguette before, not on my main iron or on this account, obviously. Give it to me. No, I got a diamond. Unlucky. But yeah, I've been killing frost crabs. I'm 20,000 experience from 99 magic. I did, in fact, go the magic route. Like I said, I might just go do magic, and I did. I've done a lot of stuff to prepare for it, and then I headed over to frost crabs. And as you can see, my inventory is not exactly like, what am I doing? I'm a UIM. What the fuck is this shit? These are not the only ones, let me tell you that. I have opened 20 moon chests doing frost crabs, and I've missed a decent amount of keys too. I probably missed like 8. But I opened the chest 20 times. You might be like, how the hell did you do that? You have no inventory space and you can't bank them. Well, that's because the frost crabs have turned into like a method, kind of. I mean, it's so dumb. Like, I'm not going to get. No, I did not get the moon helmet. This is spoilers, and I'm not going to get the moon helmet. It's like the rarest item in the entire game. But I figured I might as well try. And I'll kind of get into that once we head back over to the frost crabs. But I've also been doing my clue scrolls while I kill frost crabs because they drop easy clues. I've probably missed like 200 easy clues, maybe. Like, I've missed a lot of easy clues, let's be honest. I've not picked them all up. I've not left every time I've gotten 4. I've let some despawn for the first few levels, honestly. But I've been doing easy clues, as you'll see here. Let me open this one. 346. I think I only had 100 done last time, and that was from the Thief and Grind. I only did 100. And I didn't really do all of them because I didn't really have transport. I still don't. Like, obviously, I'm walking to do these. But for the most part, easy clues are quick, especially with the strength cape. I can teleport there with the scroll boxes, open them all, drop them, and then teleport back to do them. And that's why I restock on food as well, because frost crabs do damage, unfortunately. Gemstone crabs don't, so I do have to quote-unquote bank. I guess I have to warrior guild. But I do have the Pennant of Eights, which I'll talk about that as well. I've done a lot more than just go to frost crabs, which is exciting. The account's taken more shape and progress than you would think. So what has changed from last time? Obviously, sailing released. It might have been released the last time I talked to you guys, but I obviously hadn't done any of it. So the first thing I did after finishing, what was it? Ranged? Is that what we left on? I guess. It's been a little bit. I guess, yeah, we left on range. And then first thing I did is I went and completed Pandemonium. I did some sailing. I completed Prying Times, the sailing quest for the crowbar. I did Current Affairs, the sailing quest for the duck. And then I completed Heart of Darkness, which is the quest that unlocks a Moxiatl and gives you the access to the Frost Crabs dungeon. You don't have to finish it. And if you don't finish it, I think it leaves the dungeon instanced, so you wouldn't have any trouble running into people. I've seen one person there, by the way. I've done Frost Crabs from 86 to 99. I've seen one person there, and I didn't even bother hopping because, like, there's multiple spots. You're not going to get crashed. Don't worry about it. Like, just nobody cares anymore now that now that the gemstone crab's been released. But yeah, I've teleported here. I do my clues. So let's open them. Some good things have happened with clues. Didn't get anything there, unfortunately. But I have completed a god book, which is really cool. Normally I keep the spade, but we're almost done. So I guess let's take a look at the clues. I did like a couple beginner clues. I'll talk about that. I don't really like doing these, but I got, I think these 3 items are new. I got mole slippers, bare feet, and amulet of defense. I think I got 3 items. I know I got the mole slippers at least. But yeah, easies. I've done a lot of easies from this grind, and I didn't get any tops and bottoms. I've gotten a couple new pieces of this, but I didn't get any like top and bottoms. As you can see, I don't have anything where I have 2, which is a little unfortunate. I did get the flared trousers, and I did get the Cape of Skulls. I got this a couple hours ago, actually, which is kind of cool. But the big thing from easies, and the reason I'm doing them, is to finish a god book. And I did finish the Armadillo god book, which, if you're to finish any of these on a 1 defense account, this is probably the best one, at least now, because none of them are best in slot anymore, because of the antler guard. But this is actually like really solid to have, because the best in slot is still the antler guard, but this is the only one that's like super comparable to the antler guard, I think. And obviously ancient doesn't matter. I already have the mage's book, which is best in slot. This doesn't give you max hit anymore now that the antler guard just is best in slot. So this is like the only actual one worthwhile finishing, which is really cool that I did. So one off of Zamrock, one off of Bandos, which is cool. These are still useful like for wilderness stuff or whatever. Pretty glad with that. So yeah, that's what I did. And then I went back to the gemstone crab, and I got 65 attack because the Bell's Folly. You know, obviously I don't have it yet. I haven't finished the quest to even kill the griffin. But in preparation for the griffin, I went and got 65 attack. And I did a little bit of Slayer for that because I needed to get 51 Slayer, which I did, for the eventual griffin task and for the Troubled Tortugans quest, I think. And doing that, I ended up getting the Crawling Hand Clog. I don't know why I wrote this down, but since I did, I might as well talk about it. Just doing some low-level Slayer. So I did get the Crawling Hand, and I also got some Iron Boots, but no point in keeping them. But I wrote it down nonetheless. Then I went and completed the Family Crest quest for the Chaos Gauntlets, which is what makes this so good. I'll put this up here. This is 50k an hour if you don't do clues. It's about 45k an hour if you do. Way better than anything you'd get using Chaos Runes at the Gemstone Crab anyways. I did Family Crest, and then I, of course, spent money and did the Family Pest quest as well, because all the mini quests, because why not? I guess I'll turn off the sounds, because the crabs are loud. So yeah, you come down here. Beautiful. And yeah, the Pendant of the Eights is a really good teleport back here. Makes it easy to do clues. Otherwise, I would have to run all the way from... It is going to let me open my world map. That's cool. Otherwise, I would have to run all the way from the Hunter Guild, take the Quetzal, come up here, and then run down through here. It's not that bad, but this takes you right here. It's so nice. And this pendant wasn't actually that hard to get. I completed the Corsair Curse quest that was on my list for sailing, because it unlocks a dock, but that's part of the future plans. And then, of course, I got a rune pouch from MTA. I said I was going to go back and get a rune pouch. I did. And I then decided to go ahead and try my luck at getting the Pendant of the Eights. So I first started at the bottom of this dungeon. The Frost Nagwa can drop it just like the boss does. You don't have to kill the boss for it. But while killing the Frost Nagwa, I got the Glacial Tomatli. Well, let me look. Yeah, I got the Glacial Tomatli, the Bopper hammers. And I was like, okay, well, I got those, but I didn't get the pendant. So I went ahead and I killed a Moxley Otto, like, a little bit. Let's go back up here so I can actually look. How many times did I kill Moxie? It won't let me open the clogs, even out of combat. That's annoying. Okay, bosses... Moxliotl. It took 13 kills to get the pendant, and while I did that, I did all of the combat diary tasks for Moxliotl that I could do, like, reasonably. Yeah, there's still quite a few, but because I can't... I didn't kill it 20 times, and I didn't kill it in less than a minute, obviously. I didn't kill it 10 times without leaving the chamber. It's a little too hard for the account where it's at right now, and I didn't kill without losing prayer points, but I did some, and I actually completed the easy combat diary doing that, which will be... nice for pest control if I decided to do it, but no need. I unlocked all the teleports for Pendant of Eights. And then I went and completed all of the CAs at the Deranged Archaeologist, and I got the Steel Ring. This is like this is the best in slot defense ring in the game. It helps me survive a little easier here, so I have to go to the Warriors Guild less. Don't really notice a difference, but it definitely is making a difference. The stats on this thing's insane, and it's just really nice to have until I end up getting Ring of Suffering one day. So definitely wasn't bad going out of my way for this. It was like 46 kills. It was not fun. That mini boss really sucks, but hey, I'm glad I did it. And then with the Numalite, I got 2 more clogs with the Fossil Island notes. And then I took those boppers to the Sulfur Nagua, and I got the Sulfur Blades because I did some calcs, and the Sulfur Blades are actually my best weapon that I can use on the Shellbane Griffin. That I can reasonably get right now because the stab version of the dual hit weapons is locked behind the Final Dawn quest, and I don't feel like doing the Final Dawn quest. I've never done it. It's the only quest I haven't done. It's the only quest in the entire game I've never done. I didn't do it on my Iron yet. I just don't feel like it. I'm sure it'll be fine, but no point. The Sulfur Blades will be fine. That'll be good enough for the Griffin. And then I came here to the Frost Crabs. And I've been here since 86. I bought roughly 207,000 Chaos Runes and 615,000 Air Runes. Actually, I came here at 84 Magic, not 86, according to my notes. It was about 25 mil cash. And I'm still, not even below 90 in Nightmare Zone. I've got 90 mil in there still from all the rune crafting I did, so I'm not concerned. Oh yeah, I passed 100 days played on the account too, which is worth pointing out. So what I did is I got 9 moon keys because they filled up my inventory, and I didn't want to have to keep going to the Warriors Guild. And so what's really cool about these is I did come up with a little bit of a strategy. So my prayer level's higher. I'm level 94 prayer. I was 92 last time. And that's because when I got a full-ish inventory of moon halves, I would go to the calcified deposits once again. I'm almost 25 mil mining now. And I would mine bone shards because you can get the loop half there. And I mined bone shards until I completed all the keys, and then I went and opened them. And my thought process for this was opening a moon chest. While it would be very cool to get the Helmet of the Moon, you can't store it on the UIM yet. I really hope they change that. That's absurd that you can't. They let you put everything else in the house. It's useless. Although, funnily enough, for a 1 defense account, it's a slightly worse Halo. So, it would actually be a flex item that I could wear. I'd be sacrificing a little bit of stats, but it would actually be something I could actually use, which is cool. But the byproduct of these moon keys is they give 250 Sunfire Splinters. And if you take a look, I have 3,800 Sunfire Splinters from the 20 chests that I opened. And that is enough that's all the Sunfire Splinters I'll need to finish 99 prayer. So I was like, why not open 20 at least? And then I'll never have to hunt any more Sunlight Antelopes for all the bone shards that I mine in the future. So for those 9 keys, I got 81,622 blessed bone shards. I got lucky for those 9 loop halves, and then I got 93 prayer out of that. Then I went ahead and completed the quest Creature of Fenkenstrain and Garden of Tranquility. I don't remember exactly why I did this. There was a reason, but I don't remember the reason. But I did those 2 quests. Good to get out of the way. And then with one of the moon keys, I got a bunch of monkfish, so I got a cooking level out of those. Just dropped them after I cooked them. And then I came back to the Frost Crabs and got the remaining 11 moon keys that I wanted for those 20 that I did open, like I said. And for those 11 moon keys, it took me 172,000 blessed bone shards. I got very unlucky on key halves that time, so that got me 94 prayer, which is really cool. We're pretty close to 95, actually. And then I'm not sure why I didn't do this sooner, but I sold my Halo back. As you can tell, I had the Saradomin Halo. I sold it back, and then I bought all the clogs that I could at Castle Wars. That's part of the reason we're up to 256 now. I was below 200 last time. I got 81 agility. I was pretty close to it. I just did some agility while I was watching a show or something like that. There was a reason I didn't come back here yet. Finished the Book of Law, like I said. We passed 1750 total. And I completed the quest Making History as well. That's the last thing that I have done of value. That is so I can do elite clue steps because these drop easies, but when I was mining calcified deposits, I wanted to try to finish some of the hards and elites that I got. That's when I finished a couple beginners and mediums or whatever. I didn't get anything of big value there, but I figured why not finish making history at least so I can try to finish elite clues. There's a lot of very valuable stuff for this account specifically that I get from elites. That's a whole topic down the line. Unfortunately, I did not complete any elite clues. Of course I didn't, but I figured why not give it a try. And here we are. I have another, 8, 9, 10, 11 moon keys to open. And it takes me into the future here. So I wasn't going to pick up any more now that I have all the Sunfire splinters that I wanted. But I'm really into my main iron right now. I'm actually thinking of starting a series on that account on a different channel and like really trying to get back into it. I have a bunch of plans with that I'm really interested in. I don't know if I'll actually go through with it, but I'm motivated to play it again. So I'll probably just park this account at the Sunfire or at the Blessed Bone Shards again. Get 95, maybe 96 prayer out of it, depending how long it takes to get all these. Maybe even just go finish 99 prayer off so I can be 99 in all the combat skills besides defense and attack. That would be kind of cool. But before I do that, the next thing that I'm going to do in this ramble that you'll see is I do want to finish out 99 HP. I won't get it from magic, obviously. But I believe by getting 82 attack, which is the level for the Fang, that's the highest attack level I'd go for if I'm not going to go for 99, it'll get me 99 HP pretty much exactly. I think that's like the difference. It's pretty close. 81 attack will probably finish 99 HP, something like that. So I think I'm just going to go get 82 attack. Why the hell not? Finish it out with the Gemstone Crab. That way I'll have all the attack levels I'll ever need until I do decide to go for 99. And I'll get 99 HP out of it. So this video is going to be the first one with 299, so we're going to get 99 magic. We can get 99 hit points. And then before currently the plan is still to get 86 construction, max out the house, and 86 smithing. I still want to do that in this video because I don't feel like more crabs is enough content for this ramble like I've done for the last two. I still do want to do Giant's Foundry. I still want to do construction, max out the house, be able to build all the stash units, store stuff away. Because one of the hards I completed, I did get a Guthix Coif. I'd like to store this. That'd be nice. I'm also holding onto a blue heart party hat from the Christmas event because I'll hold on to that in my looting bag for as long as possible. I'm not afraid to drop it. It is what it is. But that's the only party hat, or rare anyways, that is storable. But I would need to get the specs from an elite clue. So like maybe, I'll just hold on to it. You never know. Maybe I'll get to store it at some point. And if not, I'll drop it when I need space. But right now I'm not really pressed for space. That's a lot of the stuff in there is stuff that is not going to stay in there. Like the Iron Plate Body Trimmed is in there because when I kill the Shellbane Griffin, that's one of the items I'll need to wear an Iron Plate Body for weight. I figured out exactly like the best weight setup for me to wear, and an Iron Plate Body is one of them. And since I got that from a clue, I was like, why not? I'll hold it in there for now because then I can wear it. And it'd be kind of cool to wear because it's trimmed. It just looks cool. But then while doing the crabs, I ended up getting the rest of the set. So that's actually storable and removable now. It wasn't when I put it in the bag. So yeah, we are 12k away from 99 magic, which is really sick. Gonna get 99 magic this video. We're gonna get 99 hit points this video. And then the working plan is I still want to go ahead and do the construction and smithing, like I said. But as I've been known to do with these rambles, sometimes my plans change. Like if I get really into my iron again and I do want to make a video series out of that, I'm going to be in a position where I'm going to need to AFK something on this, and smithing and construction are not AFK enough, obviously. And the main thing then to do would be prayer. That this is still a several 100-hour grind to finish prayer. This would take a while, so this would be perfect. And then, hey, that's sick. We'd be done with prayer, magic, and hit points this video. That would be rounding combat out completely until I do ever decide to go for 99 attack, which I'll have no reason to go past 82 until I start Slayer. When I start Slayer, I'll consider it because it would give me, for one, I'd be 100 combat at least when I get 99, which would allow me to use Duradel before 99 Slayer, so that's a benefit from that. And it's just increased accuracy. I know it's minimal, but, why not? If I don't really care. The only restriction in this account is 1 defense, which we are going to stay until I max or make a terrible mistake, which I hope never happens. Every time I log in, the first thing I do is check this tab, make sure that nothing's changed. And I'm being as cautious as I can, but you never know, mistakes can happen. Yeah, that's where we're at. I definitely want to open these because it'd be sick to get that. But one benefit from finishing Magic here is I'll be able to Death Bank, and then I'll be able to take everything out of the Death Bank except for these keys. Because, worst case scenario, if I wiped, I lost everything in my Death Bank, that'd be terrible. But if I wiped and the only thing in the Death Bank are these tooth halves, oh well, I don't really care to lose them. It would suck, but I'm not risking anything, right? So I can just leave them in there and have the free inventory space that I want. To make calcified deposits better, obviously, because then I don't have to drop, doing it with little inventory space like this means I got to drop more often, which sucks. And when I did calcified deposits to 99, I was opening them on the anvil, for the mobs, because they do give a decent amount of money. Money's no longer an issue for me, and to be truthful, it's a lot chiller to just drop the stuff, and I didn't have the inventory space. If I had a full inventory, then sure, it'd be a little better, but I'm not going to go hammer them down for 6 of them, right? So it's just going to drop them in that case. But yeah, this method has been pretty good. I'm excited to get rid of the Chaos Gauntlets. Deadman mode. I kind of want to talk about that for just a second while we're finishing up Magic. So, I am pretty anti-wilderness. I think I've made that clear in the past. I don't like PKing. I mean, I'm not anti in the sense other people enjoy it. Cool. I hate engaging with anything like that. I have never played Deadman mode, and I have been pretty firm on the stance that I never will play Deadman mode. But there's a but here. It is coming up later in January, and I don't know what the new rewards are going to be, but I do know what the old rewards are, and I do love completionist content, I did Leagues, right? I did Gridmaster. I'm just going to completely gloss over Deadman for, completionist. Sure, I could store the 3, skull god capes in the house. It'd be cool. None of the weapons that have a kit in Deadman are storable. I could store a kitted Voidwaker in cold storage, but I'm not going to get points for that. I'm considering just going and playing Deadman mode enough to get points for 1 Imbued God Cape recolor, because on my Iron, I'm maxed, so I would just use the Majorina 2 Max Cape. But on this account, I'm not going to have a Max Cape, so it actually is a best-in-slot cosmetic upgrade that I can get and I can store. I don't think I'll get all 3 of them, but I would like to get them because I think they look really sick. The skull on the back, they're really cool looking. It's one of my favorite cosmetics in the game. I don't know how hard it'll be to get 8,000 points in Deadman mode, but I did see that this upcoming one, they no longer steal items from your bank when you die. So I'm gonna try to give the new Deadman mode a shot. So I'll be talking about that next time. Probably, maybe not in this video, but maybe in the next ramble. Like I said, I have no idea where I'm going to go with this. If I wasn't planning on playing my Iron, I would really like to get the Bell's Folly. My PVM goal is to, kill the Shellbane Griffin, get the Bell's Folly, and then go finish Perilous Moon, since I'll have really good stab weapon, good slash weapon, and good crush weapon. Since I have the Sulfur Blades, I have the crushing, the Tomatli or whatever. And then I'd have the stab Bell's Folly, so I think I'd be able to finish Perilous Moons pretty well with that gear then. But I don't know where I'm gonna go with that right now. It's a very real possibility I just do Prayer next. You'll know that if this video's 399s and one of them's Prayer, you know where this went. But yeah, the Frost Crabs were not bad. Obviously, Gemstone Crab's way more AFK, but this spot's super chill. Sometimes this is so ugly, the aggression lines, but it is pretty imperative for this sort of thing. Sometimes they could just run between these 2-3 crab spots. I saw one person here one time, and he was in that spot, and I just run back up, go to the left. This is one of the nicest spots for sure. 50k an hour for 25 mil total for 99. This is so worth it. This is super AFK. You have a chance at the Moon Helmet, rarest item in the game. You get a ton of easy clues. I did 250 easy clues, give or take. This was not that bad. I liked the Frost Crabs quite a bit. I'm glad I gave this a try. This was really good. So yeah, 7k from 99. I'm gonna go ahead and get close to that, and I'll see you when I'm ready. I'll be honest. I don't think I have ever gotten 99 magic on an account that has not completed the Watchtower quest. That's really funny. I just was looking at that. I was like, wait, I haven't done the Watchtower quest. I think this is the first for sure. Fun fact, 99 magic was the last 99 I ever got on old school. So what I mean by that is it wasn't the 99 I maxed my Ironman with or my hardcore with, but it was the last 99 I ever got individually on old school because I maxed my hardcore with Slayer, but I had 99 Slayer on old school before on an old main account long ago, along with all the other 99s that I hadn't had at the time. But 99 Magic was the last 99 I ever got. When I got it on my hardcore, that was the first time I had ever gotten 99 in every skill individually, whether it be on one account or not. So it's interesting that I'm getting 99 Magic fairly early on into this account. Different journey for sure. And just for those that are curious, I killed about 38,000 frost crabs. 3 experience from 99 Magic. Let's go ahead and drop a humble number 7 in the chat. And teleport to Camelot one final time. 99 Magic. There we go. This one feels really good to get out of the way. Big fan. I now have the Occult Altar on my back. Yes, I am now a wizard. Yeah, let's go grab the cape real quick. As always, thank you for all the grats. Ultimate CC. It is 1 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. I wanted to get this before I went to bed, and I am quite glad I did. Give me the cape. Even you know what? I don't have inventories. I don't need any more of these. Get rid of these. I still can't store it, but that's okay. Who cares about storing it? It looks cool for the time being. It is a very nice cape. I'm a big fan of this cape. It always reminds me back in the day. It's funny that I said Magic was the last skill in old school I got 99 in. I remember back in the day when Nightmare Zone came out, Nightmare Zone splashing. I had this friend that I met trying it. Like, I was doing it. He did it to 99. I can't remember his name. It's been forever. But that was good times. Back when I wasn't a grinder, I couldn't bear the thought of doing that to 99. That would be a great method now. It was really overpowered, that's for sure. Yeah, let's drop the emote. We gotta check it out. It's just a great cape. Like, I feel like a pure now for sure. Like, I mean, I always have, but I mean, the defense is more indicative of that than the 99 Magic. Can I swap my spellbook to Lunar? What's it say? Fair enough. Yeah, I knew I couldn't. I wondered what it said. Yeah, I can't teleport to the Watchtower even though I'm 99 Magic. What a scam game. Yeah, I do not need these anymore. Let's go store some shit and get ready to go bop the gemstone crab with my newfound toys. I can use one of these, which is cool. It's funny that what the fuck is Ed Wood? Is this guy has not? I refuse. He's not always been here. Excuse the fuck. Excuse me? What? Yeah, Jagex is just doing shit now. He was not pulled. I refuse to believe it. What the fuck is his purpose? Unlock. Okay. Oh, they stack up in there real nice. That's nice. I like this. Do I leave the Piscatorus teleports out and just go do Swan Song? I need to get the fishing level. That's the only thing. What do I need? I need 62. Oh, that's why I did Garden of Tranquility. Right. Okay. Okay, 62 fishing. So I now have the inventory space to do that. That way I don't have to death bank again to go get these out. Yeah, I'll keep these out. Swatch these to use. Yeah. We are rebagged. Then I can come to the POH. And then this is the gear for... Let's see, I'll show you the gear for the Shellbane Griffin, in case you were wondering. So, obviously, not Halo. This hat, it weighs as much as it looks. It's 8 pounds, or 8 kg. So it's this hat, this, a blessing, because why not? Get the blue one to match the magic cape. I think I have it. Yeah, holy blessing. Obviously, the turtle shell that I don't have yet. The sulfur blades. The black d'hide chaps. Now, once I get the Bell's Folly, it's Bell's Folly, anti-dragon fire shield, and then mixed d'hide chaps. Because the stab bonus, I didn't know you could actually wear mixed hide chaps on this. So that's actually cool. But for now, just black d'hide chaps. Boots of Stone, Ring of Steel Ring, Regen Bracelet. So Boots of Stone is the only other thing that I'd be changing besides the turtle shell. And this will be enough. Obviously, I'm going to weigh... Oh, the turtle shell's 10, yeah. And then this stuff, but... Yeah, Boots of Stone. And then I'd weigh over 40 wearing... I'd be wearing over 40 for the Shellbane Griffin. And then I'd just bop him with these on Slash, of course. But I'm going to do it on this because I'm going to train attack. And I'll train it wearing this because it looks cool. And I kind of look goofy. You're coming with me, bitch. Get over here. Perfect. Yeah. Might go get 62 fishing and do Swan Song. But that's the only little detour I'll take if I take one before 99 HP. Sweet. This has been productive. I like this. All right, so a couple days later, we are almost level 99 HP. I decided to come to the Warriors Guild and go for all of the Defender Clogs, because why not? It's something kind of out of the way to do, get some collection logs while I finish up 82 attack, because obviously I didn't quite get there from 99 HP, so I'm going to finish up 82 attack. And then, I'll be honest... I'm probably going to do 99 prayer next. Like, you watching this know what I did, because in the thumbnail, if I got 99 prayer, then you already know that. But I have started playing my Maxed Ironman again, and I've been having a lot of fun with that. I'm really interested in continuing that and possibly doing a series on that, like I mentioned. So I'm definitely going to head over to the calcified deposits, at least for the 11 moon keys that I have in the death bank. But apart from that, I don't know what the future holds, of course. But I do know we're about to get our 8th 99 on the account. 99 HP is great to get because it increases in HP regen, so that coupled with the regen bracelet is just really nice for certain activities. I mean, I don't know what all I'll use the HP cape for, but it is just nice to have maximum survivability, of course. And, I mean, maximum survivability for my defense level. That is, obviously, I can't go any higher than 1 defense. These guys rip through me like butter. I mean, I don't know what I expected. But I am very close to 99 HP. I don't want to get it until I'm ready. I want to drop my humble number 8 in the chat, as I always do. Yeah, let's go finish this on, like, an unsuspecting Berthorpe citizen. Just a poor guy. Wrong place, wrong time type of guy, you know what I mean? Fun fact for you out there that happened, this is a little eerie. Not necessarily fun for those that were involved, but any of you that know Pokemon, the move Night Slash has a very dark history in Japanese. See this poor guy? Well, back in Japanese Samurai Day, they called it Tsugigiri? Was it Tsugigiri? Let me look it up. Night Slash in Japanese is Tsujigiri. Okay, so Tsujigiri, which is directly translates to crossroad killing. We are at a crossroads, and samurai would test their blades, their new blades, on unsuspecting civilians, or peasants, if you will, by hiding behind a bush at a crossroad. and slaying them. I don't want to... Okay, we got it. You're cooked, son. Look at this poor soldier. Actually, he's not a peasant. He's probably like a relative. Yeah, you get the fuck out of here. You step away. You are a peasant. The soldier has enough HP, though. I don't want to look goofy by dropping number 8 and then not getting it for several seconds. You know the tech. Okay. You lived my blade. Let's get this guy. Hold on, I'm gonna talk to him first too. I'm gonna bond with him before I slaughter. I've been. This has gone too far. Sure. Come on. This is what I'm talking about. 99 hit points. There we go. Alright. 8 99s. Are we a third of the way to max? How many skills are in the game? I never remember. 3 times 8. Oh, yeah. There's 24. So, I am a third of the way to maxing. Actually, closer than that because defense doesn't count. Yeah, 99 hit points. Thank you for all the grats. As always, Ultimate CC, you are very appreciated and adored. Yes, how may I help? Do you heal injured fighters? There's a soldier in Birthorpe. He might need looked at. Can I buy a skill cape of hit points, please? Yes. That's not too expensive for such a magnificent cape. It's a nice cape. It's me cape. Goodbye, hit points hood. Look at it. It's neat. It's like probably in the bottom 5 capes in the game, in my opinion. Might catch some heat for that one. It's fine. Oh yeah, I gotta do the emote. Did I do the magic emote? Yeah, I did. Okay. You can't perform emotes in here. That's like blasphemous. I just bought my cape. I have 3 minutes left to live before the Birthorpe soldiers come after me, and I can't even perform my emote. Can I do it out here? What are we doing? Hello? Okay, no emotes in... Oh, fucking Emir's Arena or whatever. Okay, I'll do it here. Nice. Cool. I almost missed this brilliant champion. Look at this guy. The gnome amulet? What a legend. Wait a sec. It's definitely a bot, yeah. Black armor, brother! This is my first time logging in after finishing Deadman mode. It is almost March. I got really burnt out after Deadman mode. I don't even remember how many points I got. Is it not done yet? Do I have to log into a Deadman world to claim them? Got scared for a second that I was going to get scammed out of my Deadman points. I really hated the experience a drastic amount. And I would have lost my fucking mind, I'll be honest. I hated this so much. This was the worst content I've ever participated in. And I don't ever want to think about it again. Okay, I got 12k. Now do I just go to a main world? Or... Brother, I'm under protection. What are we on? This is the worst content that was ever added to the game. It's so unbelievably heinous. Oh, God. Deadman mode points. Apparently they were added on the 25th. So, yeah, yesterday, I guess. What was it that I wanted to buy? So, I think it was just this. No, not this. Not this. The Annihilation weapon scroll. Crystal armor. Bofa. Yeah. 12k. This is what I wanted. Annihilation weapon scroll. Okay. Read. Right. Nigel. Unlock. Toxic Staff of the Dead, Bow of Ferdinand, or Crystal Armor for a trim. Okay. So it's just a permanent unlock. Very cool. And I did grind CG on this account. I mean, I'm still missing one armor seed. I still need the helmet, but I want to see what this looks like. And I can go back anytime and get the helmet recolored, I'm guessing. I am hoping. I will be very upset. But yeah, I played Deadman mode on this account. There's really not much to say. I hated it. It was awful. The only upside is the 12k points it took like no time to get. It was like a day and a half of playing, I think. And then the points that I got on Power Spot were also easy. Didn't take very long. Okay, yeah. So he just does this now. That is definitely worth it. Okay, that is worth it. That's pretty freaking sweet. It's way better in-game than I thought it would be. Like, this is really sweet. Holy crap. Yeah, this was worth it. Nothing particularly super cool on Power Spot to get, but I did get some points. It doesn't do the Blade of Saildor. That's kind of crazy. Blade of Saildor would look so good. But yeah, I've burnt myself out. Basically, long story short, I think I mentioned this in the last part of the ramble. I was playing this account, and I was thinking about starting a YouTube series on this account. I recorded a lot. I had like 200 Gauntlet KC, and now I have 440. I still need one more Armor Seed. I know, I can't believe it either. This is such a cursed log. But I didn't get my third one until like 350 KC. I didn't really burn myself out from Gauntlet. I love RuneScape, but I'm not like super big in PVM. I like seeing number go up, like on Power Spot, and playing 2 accounts. Just I'm not feeling it, so I'm done with this account right now. I had fun. Like, I definitely will come back at some point. I like this account a lot. This was my first Ironman, right? What? Oh, the cow boss. That's right. Milk. That's crazy. But yeah, my main focus when I play RuneScape is Power Spot right now, and I just don't have the time in real life to play 2 accounts. So that's where I leave this one for now. But yeah, on Deadman mode on this account, I only got 6,000 points because, for one, I just really hated it. Oh god, the music scared the hell out of me. I just hated Deadman mode. I think it's miserable content. I only stayed in the level 60 bracket. I just don't like it. It's just not for me. It feels like Leagues, but way worse. Like, way weaker. People rag you for no reason. Like, the skull was a cool idea. Oh, you have a red skull, or whatever color it was. You're not risking anything. Nobody's going to kill you. Yeah, Jagex was really... You know, they had great insight with that. Of course, people are going to still attack you. Like, and it's terrible. I hated every bit of it. So, yes, I'm all about completionist content. I want to have everything unlockable on this account, right? But the problem with that is I needed way too many points, like, to get the teleports unlocked. So, the weapon scroll doesn't matter because none of this stuff is storable. I know I'm playing UIM, so none of this stuff is storable. This is not unlockable permanent for this account specifically. This is, so I'm missing out on this 9k points. I couldn't be bothered. The rug technically is, but I will only allow myself to need 1 rug, and I'm going to get the one from Leagues, so not really worried about that. This, I'm never going to have the Crystal Armor on this account or Toxic Staff of the Dead, but I guess I could have this to color a Bofa at some point, but I'm just not interested, right? Same with the blueprints. It's probably... Actually, if they work like other blueprints, this is not permanent. You'd get these back after you change, so no for this. And then teleport. So really, I'm missing 19,000 points to get both teleports. I just got the cape fabric because this is literally a storable best in slot upgrade for my 1 defense account right now. The mage cape is best in slot, and I'll never be maxed, so I don't have a different recolor that's storable. So I wanted to do this. I think I have to go back. But yeah, one big solution that they could do... well, there's a couple of solutions. Now, I know when I say this, there's going to be some people that are like, well, you don't have to do this. You don't have to play Deadman mode. And you're an Ironman. You chose that account restriction. There is no downside to letting Ironmen purchase on the Grand Exchange permanent unlockable cosmetics from stuff like leagues or Deadman mode. I'm pretty sure in RuneScape 3 they let Ironman do that, and there is no downside. And the reason for this is, in my opinion, leagues, you can get the trophy. That's not purchasable. So there's still that flex of, oh, I finished the league on this account. They wouldn't take that away. But being able to purchase stuff, like the more leagues we get and the more Deadman modes we get, it's just going to be really unfeasible to get everything on one account. And that sucks for people like me that like to get everything, right? So I don't think there's any downside. I think the weapon fabric or whatever is like 300 mil or something. If an Iron Man has that much money and wants to buy one of them off the Grand Exchange, they should be able to. They obviously should be able to sell them, but I think we should be able to buy those rewards from players like anybody else. It's just GP. It'd be another use for GP. That's just my little rant here. Because I love leagues, and I do want to do all of the leagues in this account. Want to get Dragon Rank? Sure, that's cool. But I'd rather just save up money and buy this stuff, I'll be honest. But I am going to buy the Cape Fabric on Power Spot because, like I said, I can give this to Nigel, and I'll always be able to recolor my capes on Power Spot. And they are best in slot on 1 defense as of now, and they're storable. So it's just a win-win, right? So as for what I have been doing on this account since the last part of this ramble, things, I honestly don't remember what I did last time. I don't remember even what's all in this video. It's been so much time in the making. I think I left off last time saying I was going to get 82 attack, which obviously I did that. Right, so I make notes. I've been kind of out of the game since Deadman mode. I've not really played that much. I wouldn't use the word burnt out. I would use the word busy. There are other things that I would rather be doing with my time than playing RuneScape right now, which really sucks because I love this account and I love the progress that I've been making. But I just haven't had the time to dedicate to this outside of AFKing. So, yeah, basically, since the last part... Oh, let's do these real quick. These look really cool. I love these. I'm disappointed that these aren't, like, max cape variants. Like, these look so sick. Like, I am such a massive fan of these. These were definitely worth it. Yeah, that's all I wanted from Deadman mode here. Obviously, I'd like to have gotten the teleports, but I just didn't really feel like it. So, there's that. But yeah, since the last time I spoke to you guys, I finished the Cyclops log because I was training attack and figured why not. Yeah, Cyclops log. I went and got all the defenders, so I can't use any of them on this account, but they were collection log slots, so why not? I store these now. Yeah, see, they're all storable. Look at that. I love this. It's beautiful. I can still take them out. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Just different variations in there. I got 64 fishing. I got 62, and then I finished Swan Song, which I think got me 64. And then I've basically just been mining calcified deposits. I had a huge stack. I had 372,215. I might have had more than that. I don't remember, but I got 95, 96, and 97 prayer. So I currently only need 333,000 more bone shards to get 99 prayer, so we're very close to 99 prayer. I opened 11 moon keys with the key parts that I had. I didn't get anything, unfortunately. No Helmet of the Moon. And then I've just been kind of AFK. Like, very chill. I've not been playing much, if you check the tracker, because there's other things in my life that I want to focus on right now, and I don't really have much time to dedicate to RuneScape, unfortunately. That isn't just AFK. That's why I have some Stardust. I was thinking maybe I could do shooting stars for 99 crafting, because unfortunately they did kill off cranes. At least the method of selling planks back to the shop in Morton. You can't do that anymore. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to get 99 crafting from there, but I just don't really want to have it on the second monitor right now. That I'm busy right now. I'd like to play the game, but I think I need to step back and take a break. When I watch anime every week with my friends, I do the agility course, the bone course. So I'm 84 agility now. I think I was 81 last time, so we've gotten some agility levels. It is, it's nice passive stuff while I'm watching anime or whatever. But I think I just need to take a step back, and that's where I'm going to end this ramble. I wanted to get more done. I wanted to get 99 prayer, but it didn't end up happening. I just didn't want to have too big of a void from the last ramble in this one. I would like to go for the beef pet too. I did see the cow boss. It's kind of cool. And it seems so simple. I'd be able to just pull up with this and get it in a couple of hours. It'd be fun. But I need to take a step back from the game and focus on my life and the things that are most important to me right now. And Leagues is coming up in April, which I do want to get Dragon Rank on this account, so that's probably the next time I'll come back and play, is go for Leagues and get the next Dragon Trophy, because once I do finally do construction, I want to be able to store all the trophies in my house. I want to have at least 3 Dragon Trophies to fill out the trophy room that you can make. But don't expect me to do much on this account until after the next league. I'm taking a break, and that's kind of where we're going to leave it. If I do anything, it's going to be agility when I watch anime, because I'll keep membership on this account. I'll do that course. Let me see. Yeah, that's where I was when I logged in. I don't mind doing that. I probably just dropped the Stardust. I'm not really going to do any shooting stars, I don't think. If I do any AFK content like that, I'll probably just go back to calcified deposits. Like I said, 333,000 more bone shards are needed for 99 prayer. I definitely won't get anywhere near that from 99 agility or from 99 fletching at the Veil Totems. So I could probably mine up another 200,000 or so. Like, if I had to hazard a guess, if I did this course to 99 and I did Veil Totems, I'd probably get like 100,000 bone shards. So just honestly feel like putting off the calcified deposits until I'm done with these 2 skills. That way I know for sure that I'm not getting any more than I need. But yeah, just need a nice break from the game. Really enjoying this account. I love this account. I have so many plans, but there are more things important right now, and I just don't really have the time to dedicate to it. But I didn't want you guys to think that I burnt out and disappeared or whatever, because it's not. I wouldn't really call it that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep up on agility here, and when I have a little downtime, and come back for the Demonic Pacts League in about 2 months. So probably end of April if I had to guess, but we'll see. There's no release date yet as of recording this. So yeah, I'll get this thrown together and put it up so anybody that is following along doesn't think I disappeared. I'll talk at you guys whenever I decide to start playing again. I'll see you then.